It's Monday, May the 12th, 2025, and it's time for the Monday Market Report. Every Monday, we look at inventory of single-family homes that are for sale in Hudson and Hernando Beach, Florida, that sit on saltwater canals that lead to the Gulf, with at least 2 bedrooms and at least 2 bathrooms, and kind of talk about what's going on in the marketplace. Okay, inventory has remained very static in the last week. This week in Hudson, we have 64 homes that meet the criteria, basically the same as last week, of which 19 are stilt homes. In Hernando Beach, we have 49 homes that meet the criteria. We have 28 that are stilt homes. One of the new statistics that I'm going to start keeping is a weekly count on the number of listings that go pending within the criteria and the number of listings that close in the criteria. So for the first look at this data, in Hudson, based on my criteria, we had 2 homes go pending, no homes closing. While in Hernando Beach, we had 1 home go pending, and we actually had 3 closings. So let's talk about the difference between getting a contract and getting a closing. When we're working on selling your house, we're going to get a contract at some point. We're going to negotiate with that buyer and with you, the seller, to reach a deal for everybody. Now, there's several hurdles that we've got to get through to get that from a pending contract to a closed contract. The biggest hurdle is inspection periods. In the state of Florida, we do homes on an as-is contract with right to inspect. What that means is, for a buyer, you're going to find the house you love. You're going to get an inspection period. Normal is 5 to 15 days. I like to keep inspections between 7 to 10 days. You don't need 20 days to figure out if you want to buy this house or not. And you'll do home inspections, roof inspections, seawall inspections, lift inspections, pool inspections, all sorts of inspections. But at the end of the inspection period, you have 1 of 3 choices. 1, you love the house, you're going to move forward with the transaction. 2, you hate the house. It doesn't work for you anymore. You quit. You get your earnest money out. The contract cancels. 3, you renegotiate a little bit. The renegotiation period is one of those interesting periods where some realtors think they can get tens of thousands of dollars off a house. Some people realistically say, hey, there's a few things that need to be repaired. Let's fix them or come up with $1 difference. Once we're done with the inspection period, if it's a cash transaction, normally we're headed right to closing. If it's a transaction involving financing or a loan, the house has got to appraise or come close to appraising, and the buyer has to qualify for the mortgage. All of those things can be problematic. Sometimes, especially in times like today, where we've had a disruption in the marketplace due to the hurricanes, we don't have a lot of good comparables. If you don't have a lot of good comparables, then appraisals are going to be crap. But appraisal issues can be overcome. Sometimes the buyer and seller can agree to purchase that house even if the appraisal value is under what we were hoping it would be. The last thing is mortgage qualifications. And I'm just going to be brutally honest with you. Not a lot of buyers tell the truth to their lender. They're not honest about their actual financial things. They get a pre-approval letter, and when the rubber meets the road in underwriting, these buyers just don't qualify because they weren't being honest. It happens. It sucks. You would hope everybody would be upfront and honest, and it's not the way it is. The advantage of using an experienced real estate broker that's a solo agent owner is quite clear here. I do so many transactions that I can see the warning signs in the transaction that this deal's going to go south. Because I can see those warning signs, I'm able to address it early when it's just an issue and it's not a full-blown crisis. The other thing, because I own the brokerage and I'm not having to split my commission with a broker or a boss that's got to tell me what to do. If it comes down to it and there's a little bit of room, and if I give a little bit of my commission, the seller gives a little bit of money, the buyer gives up a little money, and the other realtor gives up a little money, we often can make deals happen. And if your agent is working for another brokerage and they don't own their own brokerage, they've got to ask permission from somebody else to make it happen. I can just do it because I own Gulf Coast Fishing Homes Realty. My name's Greg Clesius. I'm broker owner of Gulf Coast Fishing Homes Realty. Give me a call at 813-394-4356. Like and subscribe if you like this content. Thank you for watching. Leave some comments down below about what you think about our Monday market report. Have a great day.